Okay, so I take it you're here to see how some beaded row hair extensions are put in. These are probably one of the easiest type of hair extensions I've ever put in before. I have tried to do tape-ins. I have also tried the sew-in. They all suck. The tape-ins, sometimes the tape doesn't stick very good. Sometimes it sticks too good and it like rips all your freaking hair out because when you go to take it out, it's just a hot, goopy mess. The sew-in method takes way too freaking long. Way too long. You feel like you're going cross-eyed when you're doing it by yourself, looking backwards in a mirror. Yeah, it sucks. So just get the micro beads. It's the most simple process when it comes to hair extensions. All you need is pliers, the little wand, little tool thing, the beads, and the hair extensions. So yeah, let's just get on with this. So I've already obviously got a whole head of hair extensions in, but I took a piece to show you guys how I do this. So you want to figure out where you're going to place it first. So I separate my hair in the area that I want to place it. I check, double check, triple check, and make sure that is right where I want it. And then I use a little clip to clamp one side of it to my hair so that it doesn't move. And then I work on one side and work my way across to the other side. So then I'll take a itty bitty tiny little section, probably a little less thick than like a pencil, of the hair extension's hair at the very end of the hair extension. And then I will take a little tiny piece of my hair that's directly underneath that spot of hair and pull both of them together and pull them through a bead. So right now I'm putting all the beads on my little wand, and you'll see what I do next after that. So here's the part where I was saying that I take a piece of the hair extension hair, and then directly underneath that spot I will take the same width of a piece of my hair. I will like sandwich them together, and then I will put my little wand up there and I will pull both pieces together through the wand. And then when I pull the wand through, it will pull both hair pieces through a little bead. And then I take my pliers and I push the bead as close to my scalp as I can, and I pull the hairs the opposite direction to make sure it's like nice and super tight. And then I pinch the bead and make it super, super smashed tight to where the hairs will not move. And then I will go about an inch to an inch and a half next to that bead and do the exact same thing. You do want to make sure though that your weft of hair is tight, because if not you'll get like a bubble, and the like the weft part of the hair will like stick out of your hair. So you want to make sure it's like super tight and in a perfectly straight line as you move across the hair. So as you can see, I've got two pieces in here, two beads in, and I've got a few more to go till I get to the very end. Here I've moved to the other side. This is like a really good shot actually of where you can see how I pull the two pieces of hair together. So you can see like the piece of my hair at the top, and then you can see the piece that I've pulled from the hair extension. And then I put them together. And then I use my wand and pull both pieces together through the wand. And then I put the bead up to my root, and then I tighten with the pliers. And super easy. And the easiest way to get the beads out is to pinch with pliers the opposite direction. Super simple, very low damage on the hair. I mean, my hair has grown so much in the last few years since I've started using these type of hair extensions. I've literally gotten hair extensions from everywhere. Amazon, eBay, Mercari, you name it. I've literally used like every brand out there. I do have a few brands that I like a lot. Lavoo, I think is how you pronounce it. Laavoo. I think they're found on Amazon. I have found a few people that have sold them on eBay. and Mercari. I also like the brand Doores, Doores. I think that's how you pronounce it, or Doores. Those are good as well. Full Shine is a good brand. Sometimes they're iffy on thickness, but I do like those as well. You just want to make sure you get 100% human hair. The length depends on your personal preference. I usually get like 22 inch, and then I cut about an inch or two off to make the ends of them like a super blunt cut. A lot of times if you like buy extensions and you don't cut them, they can kind of like grow down to like a point. Like I hate that. So I like the blunt cut. So I just usually get really long and then I cut like an inch or two off. And you can get, for layering purposes, like you can get like 2 sets. You can get like an 18 inch and like a 22 inch and like layer them. Obviously the 18 inch would go more towards the top of your head and the longer ones would go towards the bottom. Other than that, that's pretty much what I do. I usually have to get new hair extensions like every, I don't know, 2 or 3 months, depending on how much I use them. But I only wash my hair like once a week. Like dry shampoo is life. It's called mom life. I don't have enough time to wash all this crazy hair. But dry shampoo is like the best. And if you don't wash your hair much, your hair grows like really quickly. But yeah, that's pretty much my main tips about hair extensions. But as you can see here, like the weft is like super tight. I've got like several beads about an inch, inch and a half apart. And yeah, they stay in really well. Even like I put a lot of conditioner in my hair and they don't ever just fall out, like never. A few of them might get loose, get kind of gappy, but when I'm like straightening my hair, styling it, I'll just like retighten them back up every so often. And that's pretty much about it. They're a little bit of a pain in the butt to wash. You gotta really make sure you wash really good in between like the wefts. But other than that, the maintenance is like pretty low and your hair usually looks pretty bomb like 90% of the time. Oh, and messy buns, yeah. Hair extensions are like life for messy buns. Like they make messy buns look just awesome. So yeah, if you got any questions or comments, like feel free to comment below and make sure you subscribe because yeah, I need some subscribers. So I hope you enjoyed and thanks for watching.